Hi, I'm Zen. Have you heard about the news yet? Yes, did you know recently a director was fined 8,000 ringgit for failing to submit the income tax return for the company? Well, not just this 8,000 ringgit. The director was also imposed a penalty of more than 230 over thousand ringgit for failing to submit income tax return for years of assessment 2020 and 2021. Now, you may be wondering, hey, if I do not submit my income tax return form, well, what would be the consequences? What would be the penalty? Now, let me tell you, according to the Income Tax Act Section 77 A, a company is required to file its income tax return form within 7 months from the closing of its accounting period. According to Section 112 of the Income Tax Act, if a company fails to submit its income tax return for 2 or more years of assessment, the company can be imposed a fine between 1,000 to 20,000 ringgit or imprisonment of not more than 6 months or both. And there is also a special penalty of 3 times of the tax chargeable. Now, you probably will be thinking, hey, this is imposed on the company, right? So what about the director? Now, did you know that according to the Income Tax Act Section 75 A, directors would be jointly and severally liable for all the tax owed by the company to the Inland Revenue Board. And that means as a director, you are also responsible to pay the tax for the company. So that means as a director, you can be sued for not filing income tax return as well. Now, you may be thinking, so what should I do right now if I have not filed the income tax return for my company? Don't worry, right now we have Special Voluntary Disclosure Program 2.0, known as SVDP 2.0. You can now use SVDP 2.0 and file back all the previous income tax return that you have not filed for the company. But you may be saying, hey, I do not know how to make use of this SVDP 2.0. Now, don't worry, I got your back. We will be doing a webinar, upcoming webinar titled Don't Let Taxes Ruin Your Business. And in this webinar, I'll be sharing with you how SVDP 2.0 works, and I'm sure you will learn more about SVDP 2.0 from this webinar. So register yourself right now, seats are limited, and I shall see you in the webinar.